AMD unveils Ryzen 9000 Fire Range Laptop CPUs. Ryzen 9 9955HX 3D with 3D V-Cache, 9955HX 16 and 9850HX 12 core in 1H 2025. AMD intros Fire Range, its next-gen Ryzen 9000 mobile CPUs designed for high-end laptops, including the 3D V-Cache boosted Ryzen 9 9955HX 3D. AMD Ryzen 9 9955HX 3D CPU to be the flagship Zen 5 and 3D V-Cache boosted Fire Range CPUs. Standard 16 and 12 core high-end options debut too. In addition to its high-end Ryzen 9 9000 by 3D CPUs, AMD is also unveiling its next-gen laptop CPU lineup codenamed Fire Range. These CPUs are the direct successor to the Dragon Range Ryzen 7000HX CPUs that featured the Zen 4 core architecture. These new chips are based on the newer Zen 5 core architecture and incorporate the second-generation 3D V-Cache technology. AMD Fire Range with second-gen 3D V-Cache technology. AMD's Ryzen 9 9955HX 3D is poised to be the flagship Fire Range CPU with a staggering 16 cores and 32 threads. This would bring incredible amounts of application and gaming performance to the table. The chip will feature a maximum boost clock of up to 5.4 GHz with the same 144 MB cache and a T/P of 54 watts. This is the same 5.4 GHz clock as the 7945HX 3D but with the upgraded 3D V-Cache and new Zen 5 architecture. The chip will be dedicated to high-end gaming laptops featuring the newer discrete GPUs from the likes of NVIDIA, RTX 50, and AMD, RX 9000, series. AMD Fire Range 16 and 12 core options for high-end laptops. Besides the 3D V-Cache option, AMD also has two standard yet high-end ones, such as the Ryzen 9 9955HX and the Ryzen 9 9850HX. Starting with the AMD Ryzen 9 9955HX, this is the same core configuration as the 9955HX 3D minus the 3D V-Cache. The CPU features the same 5.4 GHz boost clock in a 54 watts TDP package but with an 80 MB cache. The 12-core AMD Ryzen 9 9850HX comes with 24 threads, up to 5.2 GHz clocks, 76 MB of cache, and a 54 watts TDP. Just like Dragon Range Ryzen 7000HX CPUs, the Fire Range Ryzen 9000HX CPUs will come with similar dies as the desktop parts, which include two CCDs and a single I/O die. There might be 6 and 8 core options in the future for more mainstream-oriented designs, but those aren't being unveiled yet. As for the launch, AMD is positioning its Fire Range lineup for a 1H 2025 release, so expect some designs to be unveiled at CES 2025.